Hi everyone, my name is Jelly Girl Johnston, and Jelly for short, or Gel, anything like that. I decided to make this video because having a little trouble making friends, and I figured if I made an internet video, maybe I could get some internet friends, and that would be a good start, and they could kind of give me some advice on how to make IRL friends. You know, because I have trouble keeping IRL friends. I don't know why I'm quoting. Yeah, people get a little worried about hanging out with me. You know, we get stared at a lot, you know, if we go to the mall and stuff, and, you know, we're trying on clothes. Like, the people in the store don't want me to try on the clothes because, well, they're worried about getting jelly on their clothes, and then they won't be able to resell them. So I have to buy the clothes first and then try them on, and if they don't fit, then I'm in some trouble. So anyway, but I can still be a really good friend. I'm a very good listener. I like watching movies. I like going to the mall, and even when people stare at me, you know, I've kind of learned to deal with that. You know, that, you know, people look at me and they go, you know, "Ooh, what's wrong with your face? Is that, you smell really nice, you know, you smell like grapes," you know. People try to compliment me like that, you know, telling me that I smell like grapes, and it's like, that's kind of nice, you know. I don't mind people complimenting that, you know, I smell nice, because I do. Kind of one of the good perks that goes with it. So there are positives to being me. There's definitely positives to being me. I don't know, I'm so nervous being in front of a camera and all. You know, it's hard for me. But one thing that I was hoping I'd be able to find on the internet is a date. Someone that would understand me, that would understand what I'm going through. You know, having grape jelly as part of my face. You know, because I met a boy once, and he was really, really nice, and we got along really well, and he didn't judge me, you know, because of the jelly and all. He didn't judge me. But when it came time to kiss me, he didn't want to kiss me because he didn't want to get jelly on his face, which I can understand. He doesn't want to get sticky, you know. I understand that. It's fine. I can deal with it. So if you know anybody that you think wouldn't mind going out with me, that would be great. Just let me know. Let's see. You know, and another one of my great qualities is I do actually have really nice hair. You know, see? I like to keep it up though, because it gets stuck in my face. Don't think I'm conceited though. I'm not full of myself. I'm not conceited at all. Actually, I kind of have a little self-esteem issue. Just a little bit. But for the most part, you know, I do okay. But I don't know, I keep saying but what? But I don't know. I have trouble keeping a job too, so if anybody, you know, hears about a job like an elementary school cafeteria, you know, I could be like that constant supply of jelly for kids whose mom, you know, didn't put enough jelly, and now they're like all upset because they don't have enough jelly for their sandwich. You know, they could just take their little spork or whatever, and they could take their spork and they could scrape it on my face and then put it on their sandwich. And then they'd be happy, and I could make children, you know, happy with my condition. You know, that would be a really good thing. So if you know any elementary schools that are hiring, you know, for cafeteria workers or, you know, food suppliers, just let me know. Another very good quality that I have is I happen to be a very good dancer. Thank you for watching my video. It was nice to be able to talk to someone. You know, even if I am just talking to a camera, I know that there are people out there that won't judge me because I have jelly as part of my face. You know, there are good people out there that will accept me for who I am. You know, and we'll take in my good qualities, like the fact that I smell nice. You know, they'll take that and kind of go with that part. Bye.